inverse statement. And then after biconditional statement, its various example. And for any counter example, we have how we can identify propositional form in one or two examples that we have discussed in the last lecture. Okay. And now today we'll discuss another topic of this unit that is known as a tautology. So what is meaning of tautology? That is a simple definition we have to check the given compound statement is tautology or not. Okay. So compound statement is always a true or no matter what the values of the given statement involved in it. Any compound statement you can consider which involve this all types of operator. Okay, for example, this p, q, r are the statement. Okay, and now use this all operator, for example, and operator, or operator, negation, conditional operator, biconditional operator. Okay, and combine it. Okay, and create one compound form of the statement. As example, p and q conditionally are. Okay, negation p and negation q biconditionally are. So this all are known as a compound statement. Okay, so the compound statement is always a true, means the final answer of this one, if it is always a true, no matter what the true value of the given statement involved in it. So it is called the tautology. Okay, so here one counter example is given that the compound statement P or negation P. Okay, the answer of P or negation P. Let us check it by using a truth table. So answer of a P means the two possibility there for any single statement. It is a true, otherwise a false. Okay, and now we need it negations to predict the answer P or negation P. So negation P will be T will become F and F will become a T. Okay, so this is it negation output. And now derive the P or negation P. So the rules of the OR operator that will be if any one is a true, then it will become a T here. Okay, so it is both are a T. So now check this last answer. Okay, this is answer of compound statement. In this last column, if all the values are in form of T, okay, all the values in form of T, then we can say that the P or negation P means the given compound statement will be a tautology. Okay, we'll check this last column, last answer. Okay, means the final answer. If this value, the output, if all this output are in form of true, means the T form, then we'll say this is known as a tautology. Okay, this compound statement is called a tautology. Okay, so this is the first definition. And then after a contradiction, so what is meaning of contradiction? It's reverse things. Okay, so compound statement is always a false no matter what the true value of the given statement involved in it. That is called contradiction. Okay, reverse things of tautology, that is known as a contradiction, means in the final answer all the values should be in form of F. So it is known as a contradiction a compound statement. Okay, so here one simple example is given that P and negation P. So first is a column P here, that is a TF, then after negation P column FT, and then derive final answer, final evaluations of P and negation P. So if any one is a false, so in the AND operator, it will become a false. Okay, so both value will be the false here. So now check this final column, final answer of the compound statement. So here it is the false. Okay, so it is known as a contradiction compound statement. Okay, this
Hello, sir.
yes, yes,
Your screen.
screen is not visible.
One slide show.
So let me check it. Okay, now it is okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we are discussing about a contradiction compound statement. So what is meaning of contradiction compound statement? So any compound statement you can consider, if it is output, okay, final conclusion of the compound statement is a false, okay, all this value be the false set no matter what the true value of the given statement involved in it. That is called contradiction. And here it's one counter example is given that P and negation P, okay. So output of P and negation P in this last column, check this output, this all are false here, okay. So this compound statement is known as a contradiction. And third one, that is known as a contingency. So what is meaning of that? So is one doubt in the tautology. Okay, so this is a tautology definition. We have one compound statement and we'll check it output by using a truth table. Okay, so check this last column. Okay, this is our output of the given compound statement, that is here P or negation P. Okay, so first we'll consider column P, then after negation P, and then after P or negation P answer. Okay, so check this output, this all values are in form of T. Okay, that is a true value. So we'll say this compound statement is a tautology. Okay, we'll call this compound statement is a tautology. So this definitions form, a compound statement is always a true. Compound statement means the final answer, final column. Always a true, no matter what the true value of the given statement involved in it. That is called a tautology. Okay, and then after a contradiction means all the value should be in form of F. Okay, in this compound statement all these value are in form of false. Okay, means F, then it is known as a contradiction compound statement. Okay, and the third one, that is known as a contingency. So it is a mixed type. Okay, true as well as false both. Okay, so compound statement which is neither tautology nor a contradiction is called the contingency. Okay, it is neither tautology, means not in form of all values are in form of T. Okay, and second thing is not in form of F, but it is a mixed form of the T as well as F. So this compound statement will is known as a contingency. So here one example is given that P or Q output. So the P or Q output we have that is a P column, that is both are T, TF, FT and FF. And now derive the final answer of the compound statement P or Q. So here it is the T, it is also T, it is also T, and that is will be F because both value is here F. So output in the P or Q will be there. So in this column, it involves the T as well as F. Okay, not all value are in form of T, not all value are in form of F. So it is true as well as false. Both values are contained in this compound statement. So this is known as a contingency form. Okay, if it is all are in form of F, then it is known as a contradiction. If it is all value are in form of T, then it is known as a tautology. And if it is involve both the value in the final answer, okay, in the final column, so it is known as a contingency. Okay, this is the definition. Compound statement which is neither tautology nor a contradiction, that is known as a contingency. And this is one counter example for that. What is meaning of contingency compound statement? So it is involved true as well as false both in this data. Okay, in this column. So it is called a contingency statement. Okay, is it clear? Have you any query, any doubt to anyone in this three definition? Good. Okay, so let us take some example. Okay, is tautology or not? Okay, check the following compound statement are tautology or not. So first compound statement is given that P or Q, then after conditional P and Q. Okay, so first we'll check this two bracket, and after that we'll apply the conditional statement to this both bracket. Okay, so here P or Q, then after P and Q, two statement is given only P and Q, so it's required the four output. Okay, both are T, TF, FT and FF in this column P and Q. And then after derive the first bracket P or Q output, so it is a P or Q output. And what is meaning of OR operator? If both the values are false, then outcome will be the false, and remaining all the cases it will be the true. So here it is a T, again T, and then after T, and the last value will be the F. Okay, and in the condition of AND operator, if both the statement is true, then it outcome will be the true. okay, and remaining all the cases, it will be the false. So here it is a T, because the first row, both the statement is here true. So it will be the T, and remaining all the cases, it will be the false. Okay. So just put F in this all the three row. And now we have to apply the conditional statement to the both the bracket. Means let us say it is a and let us say it is a B. So in this last column, we'll check the answer A conditional a B. Okay, we'll check the answer A conditional to the B, A conditional operator to the B. So if then conditions we have, so what is the possibility in if then conditions? If first is a true and second is a false, okay, first statement means A is our first statement, B is a second statement. If first one is a true and second one is a false, in this case it will become a false here, okay, and remaining all the cases, it will be the a true. So here it is, both are T, so it become a T here, okay, A conditional to the B is a T. Second case, it is a T to F case, okay, first statement is a true here, second one is a false, so it will become here false, okay. Third one, it is a similar T to the F, okay, there is also T, it is a F, so here it will be the F, okay, and the last, there is both are false here, so in such case output will be the a T. Clear? So here we get the final conclusion, final output of this compound statement, that is a T, then after two value is a F, and the third value is a T. Okay, so it is not a tautology. Why it is not tautology? Because all these value are not in form of T. Okay, it is also not contradiction. Why it is not contradiction? Because all these value are not in form of F. Okay, but we can say this is a contingency compound statement because it involves the true as well as false, both the value. Okay, so this is not a tautology, it is the contingency compound statement. Okay, so first it is a simple example, just you have to predict first bracket, पहले bracket simplify होगा, and then after apply the outside operator to the bracket. Okay, now let us it is not a tautology, that is a conclusion, and now let us check the second one. It is a tautology here. Let us check this answer why it is a tautology. Okay. Again, there is a two bracket is given that in the first bracket there is a conditional operator between P and Q. Second bracket there is a negation Q conditional to the negation P, and then after we'll apply the biconditional operator between these two brackets. Okay. So let us, you can also define the notations for this one, A and B. Let us say arbitrary notation, you can consider any one notation, you can use it here. Okay. So let us first define the P and Q column, that is a P column Q. Okay, this four output is a fixed set, both are T, TF, FT, and FF. Okay, and then after you can directly identify P then Q value. Otherwise, you can just write negation P and negation Q column and then predict the answer. Okay, so negation P will be T will become F. Here it is F, that is F will become a T. Okay, and here negation Q, TF will become FT and FT. Okay, T will become F, F will become T. That is the rules of negation. And now the first bracket, that is a P conditional Q. So observe the P and Q column and check the output of conditional value. So here it is both are T, so it will become a T here. In the second row, that is a T to F case. Okay, first statement is a correct, second one is a false. Okay, so it will become here false. And then after third one, F to T case, that will become a T, and F to F case, that will become a T. Okay, only one case we have. If first statement is a true and second one is a false, in such case conditional output will be the false. Okay, remaining all the cases, it will become a true. And now then after we require the second bracket, that is a B negation Q conditional negation P. Okay, that is negation Q, that is our first statement, first priority of this one. Okay, and we implement this value to the negation P output. Okay, that is the second one, that is the first, and that is the second one, negations Q conditional negation P. So it is a F to F. Okay, this first statement is a false, second is a false, so F to F case, it will become a T. Okay, and then after T to F case, first negation Q, that is a T here, and we implement this value to the negation P, that is a F here. So T with F. Okay, T to F, it will become a false. Okay, and then after third one, F to T. F means negation Q output, and negation P output is a T, so F to T case will become a T. Okay, and the last one, that is both are T there, so output will be the T. Okay, so this is the output of negation P conditional negation negation q, conditional negation p. And now let us derive the final output. Let us say it is a, let us say it is a b, okay, and we'll check the final output as a biconditional to the b, okay. That is a symbol, that is notation, is meaning of a biconditional operator, if and only if conditions there. So both are t, then output will be the t, okay, and both are false, output will be the t, that is also t, and that is also t, okay. Only two case we have in the biconditional form where we get output is false, okay. T with f and f to t case, in the biconditional output it will be the false, okay. Remaining both the cases, both are t, both are f, you will get the true output there, okay, in the biconditional form. So now check this final column. This is our final answer of the compound statement. This all values are in form of t, okay. All this output, all this raw output are in form of t, okay, means it is a true value. So we can say this compound statement, which is given as a p conditional q biconditional negation q conditional negation p, is called a tautology, okay. It is the example of tautology, okay. And that is the third example, that is also tautology, okay, which involves the negation q and p conditional q bracket over conditional negation q, okay. So first check the bracket, okay, inside bracket, and then find out the outside bracket, and then use this full bracket value, okay, this one, to the negation q, okay, conditional negation q. So column p is required, q is required, and then after negation q is also required, okay. And first we'll check this inside bracket. This is our inside bracket p conditional q, okay, and then we can use this value to the end negation q, okay. So check this p conditional q. This is output of p conditional q. It is now easy to verify. And now check this bracket, okay. In this bracket we'll check the answer of negation q and p conditional q, okay. So here it is the form of answer. So AND operator is there. So what is meaning of AND operator? If both the output is a t in such row, okay, then it will be the t, and remaining all cases it will be the false. So check that this value, okay. So this column we have to compare by using AND operator. So it is ft, it will become f, tf, it will become f, f to t, it will become f, and here it is a t with t, so it will become a t, okay. Only this case we have in this AND operator where we get a true output. And now the final one, you can say this column as a, okay. Otherwise you can directly write this form here, and let us say it is a b, okay. Negation q column, that is a b, and we'll check a conditional to the b, okay. A means the column negation q and p conditional q, okay, and b is the negation q column. And now evaluate the answer of this one by using the conditional operator. So a means the first statement, okay. This is our first column a, and we'll implement this value to the b. B means negation q. So it is a first is a false, and here it is also false, okay. So f to f, it will become a t. Done. Then after f to t, so first is a false, second is a true, so in such case it is also true, okay. And then after f to f case, so it become a t, and here it is a t with t case, okay. T to t, it will become also a t. Clear? Only one case you will get a negative or false output if first is a true and second is a false, okay. In such case you will get a false output in conditional statement, okay. Remaining all the cases it will become a t. So check this column, that is the tautology here, okay. All this value are in form of t, so we can say this compound statement is the tautology, okay. This is the answer of this one, it is the tautology statement, okay. So this second and third example involve the two statement only, that is also you can easily verify that, okay. That is not a tautology that. Now let us check this one. It involves the three statement p, q, and r, okay. So we have to prepare this type of table. That is 8 possibility for the three statement p, q, and r, okay. So how we can define this 8 possibility in the table? So it is easy to understand that first in this column p, consider the first four value as a t, okay. This first four value as a t, and then after second four value as a false. Clear? That is the first column is complete. In the column Q, consider the pair of two element. Okay, means a pair of T and then after pair of F. That is both are T, TF, and now repeat this. Okay, that is also easy. The second column. And the third column, consider the sequence of TF, TF, and TF. Okay, put here sequence TF, 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 and TF. So in this case, all possibility will be included. Okay, all the 8 possibility will be included for the 3 statement. Yes. Okay, if it is given 2 statement only, if I remove the R from this data, now it is involved the 4 output only. Okay, but if it is involved the 3 statement, we'll consider this 8 possibility first, okay, as a PQR column, and then after check the required bracket. Okay, here we first required negation P, so define the negation P column, that is a T, both all the 4 value will be false, and next 4 value will be the T, and then after check the first bracket, that is negation P and Q. So what is meaning of AND operator? Okay, if both the statement, okay, but true, then it will be the true, and remaining all the cases it will be the false. So first check this possibility where both the statement are in form of T. So in the first row, we compare the P and Q, first and second, sorry, negation P and negation Q column, this row and that one, first and second we are comparing. So first check this possibility where both are in form of T. Okay, so in the fifth row, okay, fifth place, this both are in form of T, so here write down a T directly. Okay, and then after in the next place, that is also both are T, so write here T. Okay, and then after there is no such possibility we have, okay, in the remaining row, okay, where both the statement are in form of T, so just put directly the F to the remaining place. Okay, that is meaning of AND operator. So this row you will get negation P and Q, and then after apply the conditional R. So let us say it is a and conditional R, let us say it is a B. Okay, so A conditional B will derive as a final answer. So A conditional B will be, now check this one, F to T, so it will be T, F to T, F, it will be T, F to T, it will be the T, it is a F to F, that is also T, and it is a T to T, okay, that is also T. And now check this one, seventh row. Okay, here it is a T and here it is a F. Okay, that is a F here, it is a T here. So in such case, conditional output will be the F. Okay, because it is a first statement is a true, second is a false, and we are implement A to B case, so therefore it will be the false, and remaining F to T and F to F will be the T. Okay, so check this last column. Okay, that is not all the value are in form of T. Okay, that is not all value are in form of F, but there is a mixed form, true as well as false. So it is not a tautology example, but we can say it is a contingency form. Okay, this compound statement is the contingency of form. Clear? That is the third example, and here it is some involve the more data in the compound statement. Okay, let us check this one, and then after we'll check the next theory. Okay, P or Q and R. P or Q and R, that is the first part, and second part is here P or Q and P or R. Okay, and then after we'll apply the biconditional operator between them. Okay, first simplify the bracket, then after second part, and then after apply the biconditional to this both. Okay, so consider P, Q, and R column, that is a fix now. Then after Q and R, so it is answer of Q and R. So check that where at which place both the statement are T. Okay, so first place both are T, then after in the fifth place both are T, and there is no such remaining form we have. Okay, so just write the T and remaining put there F. Okay, that is answer of Q and R. And then after find the P or Q and R. So that is column P and Q and R, and apply the OR operator. So what is meaning of OR operator? If both the statement, okay, is a false, then it will be the false. In remaining all the cases, it will be the T. So check this row, okay, where both the place, both the statement is given a false. So first row is complete, second it is easy, third, and now check this 7th, 8th, and 9. Okay, sorry, 6, 7, and 8. 6th row, 7th row, and 8th row. So here both the statement are false. Okay, so just write down here false. Okay, and remaining all this value will be the T. Clear? So that is answer of P or Q and R. That is our first part of the given example. And now let us check the second part. So second part, we required a P or Q, P or R, and then apply the AND operator between them, and then we'll check the final conclusion. So P or Q answer, P or Q. So what is meaning of OR operator? If both the statement is false, then it will be the false. Okay. So in the 7th and 8th row, both the statement is a false in the P and Q column. Okay. So just write there F and remaining all the value replace the T. Okay. So this is the answer of T. And then after P or R, so compare the first and third column, P or R. So check the output, and here it is in the 7th row, sorry, in the 6th row, both the place is a false. Okay, that is this place and this one, and the last row, that is both are false. So write the F and remaining replace the T. Okay, remaining place replace the T. That is easy way to define this answer very speedily. Okay. And then after apply the AND operator between these two column. Okay, column 1 and column 2, apply the AND operator between these two. So AND operator means if any one is a false, then output will be the false. Okay, and remaining all the cases, uh, it will be the true. Means if both are true, then it will be the true, and remaining all the cases, it will be the false. Okay, so here it is in the 6th, 7th, and 8th row. One value is a false that. Okay, so write down here false. Clear? And here it is, the remaining all the value will be the T in this last second row. And now the final conclusion, A biconditional B. So what is A? This is answer A. Okay, this P or Q and R column. That is A, let us say, and B, let us say B, P or Q and P or R. This column, let us say B. Now apply biconditional operator between them. Okay, apply biconditional operator between them. So what is the meaning of biconditional operator? If both are T, okay, both the statement is a T, then output will be the T. And the second case, if both are false, then output will be the false. Okay, and remaining all the cases, it will either T to F, otherwise F to T will be the false. Okay, this is a result of biconditional operator. Okay, so just check this all value in this both the column. It is both are T, it is T, that is also T, that is also T. Now in this 6th, 7th, and 8th row, okay, that is both the values are false. Okay, there is no any such case we have which is in the form of TF and FT case. Okay, there is no such case are exist in this both the row. So all the output will be in form of T. Okay, so we can
हेलो
say
सर
this. Yes.
सर एफ एफ तीन होगा सर बाई कंडीशनल में both एफ देन टी
Both F then T. That is the biconditional rule. Na?
सर तो सर वहां पर लिखे हुए हैं आप एफ देन एफ
That is the rule of biconditional definition. If both are T, then it will be the T, and both are false, then it will be the true. Sorry, that is a T here. That is my sorry. That is a T here. Okay, and this case TF and FT will be the false. Okay, that is a T here. Both are F, then it is a T, and both are T, then it is a T, and remaining case TF FT, it will be the false. Okay, good. So this is a tautology. Okay, all this value are in form of T. Clear? And you can also verify this. So this example is the counter example of tautology. So have you any query to anyone, any doubt in this all example? Okay, we'll solve some more example in the lab session. Okay, how we can check the tautology and so on. Okay, we'll do some more practice in the lab session also. Okay, so here we consider just 3 to 4 example to verify the given compound statement is a tautology or not. Yes, any query, any doubt? So we'll solve it, otherwise we'll start the next topic of this chapter. That's good. So next topic is the logical equivalence statement. that is logical equivalent statement. Okay, so what is the conditions to check the given two statement are logical equivalent or not? Okay, two compound statement are logical equivalent or not. So P and Q be the two compound statement. Okay, there is a two arbitrary any compound statement you can consider, and both are logical equivalent if, okay, when we say this P and Q compound statement are logical equivalent if P biconditional Q is a tautology. Okay, hence we'll check this both compound statement. Okay, and then after we'll apply the biconditional rule to this both one, and if the final answer if it is a tautology, then we can say this both compound statement will be a logical equivalent. Okay, and here we have one notations for that. It is denoted by this symbol. Okay, P, that is not equality symbol, but that is known as a logical equivalent sign. Okay, three line. This is known as a logical equivalent notation. P logical equivalent to Q. If P biconditional Q is a tautology, then it is known as a logical equivalent relation. Okay, this P and Q have the logical equivalent relation. If P biconditional Q, it is a tautology. Clear? Any compound statement which given there, okay, as a and B, and first we'll check the A, okay, then after B, and then after we'll apply the biconditional rule to the A and B. Okay, it is a biconditional relation to the A and B, and if this answer, if it is a tautology, all this value are in form of T, then we'll say A and B are called logical equivalent. Okay, so it is simple definitions, and we have some standard rules, that standard law, if they are known as a logical equivalent. Okay, so first that is known as a De Morgan law, which is known as a logical equivalent rule. Okay, it is a standard form, okay, standard law of a logical equivalent relation. So first is a De Morgan law, and then after we'll take the another that is the absorptions, that is second one, then after associative law, and then after absorptions law. These are the standard logical law has the standard logical equivalent relation. So let us take the first one, statement of De Morgan law. Okay, that is here P and Q be the two statement. Then the first statement of this one, negation P or Q, that is logical equivalent to negation P and negation Q. You just remember the first one. Second one you can automatically define that. The first is that negation P or Q. Okay, that is logical equivalent to. Now apply the negation to the inside. So it will be negation P, and this or operator will be changed to the and operator. Okay, so negation P and negation Q. And now second one, just consider it reverse notations in place of the or and the and. So negation P and Q, that will be a logical equivalent to negation P, and here it is the or operator negation Q. Okay, so these are the De Morgan statement, De Morgan law. P and Q with the two statement. The negation P or negation Q are logical equivalent to negation P and negation Q. And second one, just interchange the notation. Okay, just interchange the or operator to the and and operator to the or. Okay, it is now simple. Negation P and negation Q, that is logical equivalent to negation P or negation Q. Okay, so let's prove it. Why these two statements are logical equivalent. Okay, this is our A, this is a B, and to say it is logical equivalent, we'll check the A biconditional B is a tautology. Okay, we'll check this one, and if it is a tautology, then we can say it is the valid proof. So proof of the first one, okay, by using a truth table. So derive the column as per the given data. So first we require the P, then after Q, P, Q, and then after first bracket there is a P or Q, and then after we'll apply the negation to the bracket. Okay, so P or Q column, that is the third one. Then after fourth one, that will be the negation of P or Q. Okay, and then after the second side there is a negation P, negation Q, and apply the and operator to between them. Okay, so negation P and negation Q column as the last second, and then after we'll use the A. This is a column A, and this is a column B, and we'll apply the A biconditional B relation to the A and B, and we'll check it is a tautology or not. Okay, So let us check the answer. P and Q, two statement only are given in the example. So there is a four possibility only, both are T, TF, FT and FF. Okay. And now check P or Q answer. So P or Q answer is here. If both are false, then it will be the false. Okay. And remaining all the cases, it will be the T. So write down directly here. Okay. That is of F and that is a T. And now apply the negation to this value. Okay. To this column. So negation of P or Q, that will be F, 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 and here it will be T. Okay. T will become F and F will become a T. That is meaning of negation. And then after second side, we have negation P. So just write the negation P answer. Both are T, FF. So it will be FF, TT. Okay. And here negation Q, that will be FT and FT. Okay. TF, TF will become FT and FT. This is a column of negation Q. And then after apply the AND operator between these two columns. So negation P and negation Q. And what is meaning of AND operator? If both value is a 2 in form of T, then it will become a T. Okay. And remaining all cases, it will be the false. So write down here false for F, 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 and the last row, it will become a T. Okay. So now all this data we have, and now in the last stage, okay, we'll check the biconditional rule. Okay, we'll apply the biconditional to this both the part. Okay, and you can consider the arbitrary name for this part. Let us say it is a and let us say it is a B. Okay, and we'll check A biconditional B to say it is logical equivalent or not. So A biconditional B, F to F. Okay, the first row in this A and B, that is F to F value, that is a T, that is F to F, it is a T, that is F to F, it is a T, and the last row, that is both are T, so it will become a T. Okay, so check this output, this all are T. Okay, A biconditional B relation is exists the true output, okay, of all this case. So it is a tautology here, and therefore we can say A biconditional B is a tautology, and therefore we can say A logical equivalent to B means negation P, or Q logical equivalent to negation P and negation Q. Okay, so it is a proof of first statement of De Morgan law. Okay, and now let us check the second one. Second statement of De Morgan law, that is negation P and negation Q. Okay, logical equivalent to negation P or negation Q. And you can also include this true column in the this same table. Okay, and you can also check this one in the same table. Okay, just let us prepare the another one for this one, but you can also include this both the column in the same table to check the answer. So P and Q, then after P and Q relation, that is both are T, it become a T, and remaining will be the false. Okay, that is meaning of AND operator. And then after negation of P and Q, so negation of P and Q will be T will become F and F will become a T. Okay, so this 3F will become a T. And then after in the second side, we have negation P and negation Q. So negation P, negation Q. So consider here FF, FT, TF, and TT. Okay, this is the answer of negation P and negation Q. And apply the OR operator between them. Okay, negation P और negation Q. So OR operator का मतलब क्या है कि अगर दोनों false है, ठीक है, उसी केस में उसका आउटपुट false आएगा. Remaining all the cases it will be the true. Okay, so first row में दोनों false है, so it will be the false here, and remaining all the cases it will be the T. Okay, that is rule of OR operator. And now in the last row, we'll compare this column A and column B. Okay, column A, column B, and we'll check the biconditional relation between the A and B. So here both are F, it will become a T. Both are T, it will become a T. In the third row, both are F, both are T, so it is also T. And the last row, that is both are T, it is also T. Okay, so it is a tautology answer. It is in form of, all value are in form of T, so it is a tautology. So A biconditional B is a tautology. So we can say that A logical equivalent to a B. Okay, and therefore we can say negation P and Q is logical equivalent to negation P or a negation Q. Okay, these are the standard law we have, which are the logical equivalent form. Okay, and that is this two law. Okay, these two statements are known as a De Morgan law. And similarly, we can prove the second law, that is associative form. So statement of associative form is here. Uh, PQR be the three statement, then the first form of the associative law, that is a P or Q or R. That is here. P or Q or R logical equivalent to P or Q or R. Okay, just we shift the bracket here from the first part. P or bracket Q or R, that will be defined as a P bracket P or Q or R. Okay, and they both are logical equivalent. Clear? And same for second one, just interchange the notation now. Okay, just interchange or to the end and to the or. So on first we have P or Q or R, and that is here P or Q or R. Okay, that is logical equivalent. And now we are using the or operator in the first one, so use the and operator in the second one. Okay, Q and R logical equivalent to P and Q and R. Okay, these are the associative form, associative law form. PQR with the three statement, then they are also known as associative. They are also known as a logical equivalent. Means A by conditional B, that is A here, it is a B. A by conditional B rule will be the tautology. Okay, in the both the cases. But let us verify it, they are tautology or not, and that is the proof for this one. First, P or Q or R, that is logical equivalent to P or Q or R. Okay, and that is his procedure to predict the answer. And now it is easy to understand that column P, Q, R. Okay, and then after Q or R value, what is meaning of or operator? If both the value are in form of F, then it will be the F, and remaining all the cases it will be the T. So check this condition first. Here it is in fourth row, both value are F, and then after in the last row both value are F. Okay, so write there F, and remaining all the places replace a T. Okay, that is a T there. And then after a P or Q or R, so P, and compare the first column with the Q or R. So first identify this possibility where both the place is a F value. Okay, so in the last and last second. Okay, sorry, uh, that is T F F of in the last row only. Okay, in the last row only, that is both value are given F. Okay, there is exist F here, so it will be the F. Okay, here F, and remaining all the places replace a T. Clear? We compare the second row and the first one. Okay, first and second we are comparing by using or operator. So or operator मतलब क्या है? अगर दोनों जगह पे false है तो उसी केस में उसका आउटपुट false आएगा, बाकी सभी केस में it will be the true. Okay, so just mention the T directly there without verifying. Just check that at which place both the output are given false. Okay, and at that place replace F, and remaining all the places directly put a T. So this is the part A. Okay, and now let us check the part P, P or Q. That is the P or Q output, and you can verify that at last and last second there is a given F. Okay, so just write F here, and remaining all the places replace a T. Okay, that is a P or Q output. And then after P or Q or R, okay, the B part, second part of this one, compare this P or Q column to the R and apply the OR operator to them. So just check this place where both the output are given false. Okay, so in the last row, okay, in the last row both value are given F. Okay, so just write here F, that is F here, and remaining all the place replace a T, that is the T. Clear? Now compare the A and B. In the last there is F here. Okay, that is F, that is also F, so it will become a T, and remaining all the place the T are given at the both the place. Okay, so just directly put the T. Clear? That is the tautology in all the case. Okay, so this is verified. A by conditional B is the tautology, and therefore we can say A logical equivalent to B, and therefore the first form of the absorption's law is now verified. Clear? So by using truth table you can verify this one. In exam it is asked as a state and prove the absorption's law, state and prove the De Morgan law. So first you have to write the statement there, and then after prove it by using a truth table case. Okay, There is another De Morgan law in the predicate topics that we'll discuss in the second part of this unit. That is second uh, form of the De Morgan law that we'll discuss in the next part of this unit. Okay, that is positional predicates concept that we'll discuss another De Morgan law based on that. Okay, so this is the first form of the proof, and that is the second one by using AND operator, and that is the proof of AND operator. Okay, just you can verify that column P, Q, and R. Okay, and then after Q and R, that is we evaluate here Q and R. Then after P and Q and R, और AND ऑपरेटर का मतलब क्या है? अगर दोनों जगह पे ट्रू है तो उसी केस में उसका आउटपुट ट्रू आएगा, बाकी सभी केस में वो क्या होगा? फॉल्स होगा। ठीक है, तो पहले ओ प्लस आइडेंटिफाई कर लो किस जगह पे दोनों वैल्यू ट्रू है। ठीक है, सो हम क्यू एंड आर कंपेयर कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट प्लेस में दोनों जगह पे टी है, राइट डाउन हियर टी। ओके, देन आफ्टर in the fifth row, that is both are t, so write down here t, and there is no such place we have, okay, in remaining form that is contain both are t, so just put directly the f in the remaining place. Okay, and then after p and q and r, तो p के साथ हम q and r कंपेयर कर रहे हैं। ओके, फर्स्ट चेक द प्लेस वेयर बोथ आर t, सो फर्स्ट रो में दोनों टी है, सो राइट डाउन हियर टी। ओके, बाकी सभी रो में कोई भी ऐसी प्लेस नहीं है जहां पे दोनों टी है। ठीक है, सो जस्ट पुट देयर एफ। क्लियर, ओनली वन प्लेस विल गेट अ टी एंड रिमेनिंग ऑल द प्लेसेस इट विल बी द एफ। ओके, एंड देन आफ्टर पी एंड क्यू, सो पी एंड क्यू को कंपेयर करो, तो फर्स्ट रो में दोनों जगह पे टी है, सो राइट डाउन हियर टी। सेकंड रो राइट डाउन हियर टी, देन आफ्टर इन द remaining all the cases, okay, in this P and Q column, that will be the F. And now P and Q and R compare करो, P and Q को R के साथ compare करो, so it will be first row दोनों T है, that is right T, and then after remaining all the cases it will be the false. Okay, there is no such place we have in this both column, this column P and Q and column R, where both the place is a T. Okay, only one place we have is this, that is the first row, that is both are T. So now compare this A and that is a B by using biconditional relation, and as you can verify that get first place both are T, it is a T, and remaining all the places both are F, here it is both are F, so write down here T direct. Okay, so all value are in form of T, and therefore it is the tautology, and therefore they are a logical equivalent. Okay, so it is a proof of second one. So have you any query, any doubt in this both rule? Yes, any query, any doubt, any confusion? So you can ask. Yes, there is one question by Abhishek asked, can you prove it by one another method? No, there is only one method we have to prove it easily, okay, by using a truth table, because it is compound statement we have. So at a time we cannot compare all these possibility there. Okay, there is 8 total possibility we have. So in theoretically it is more difficult to prove this one. Okay, in each case it will get a T. But by using a truth table case, you can easily predict this output. Okay, and it is very fast method to get the result. Now, have you any query to anyone? And that is the third one, that is absorption's law, that we'll discuss in the next lecture. Okay, that is a formation of this one, and we'll prove by using the truth table in the next lecture. And then we'll do some exercise, and then after we'll check the next topic.